So, logically, that means we're gonna start with the one I've imagined about ancient Egypt. So, before anyone tells me, yes, thank you, I already know that there's already the DreamWorks Prince of Egypt, but sorry, it doesn't represent ancient Egypt well. It's just an adaptation of the Bible's Moses and the Ten Commandments story. But don't worry, I still love it. It's still one of my favorite DreamWorks movies, and also an awesome adaptation of this Bible story. But for the one I've imagined, their ancient Egypt would be really well represented. And how will you ask me? I'm gonna tell you. First, I can tell you that this one would be exactly the same kind of animated movie than Aladdin and the Lion King. Because just like the latter two, it would be very grandiose, luminous, epic, sunny, and powerful. And yes, it has to be made by Disney with exactly the same graphisms and visual style of the second Disney era of the 90s. And if you want to know the story I've imagined for it, well, here it is. The movie would begin with wide shots of the desert and also of the various locations and monuments in the city where the Pharaoh's palace is situated. Like the pyramids, a sphinx, caravans, the marketplace, etc. Whether it's during the rising sun or in broad daylight. And just like the Simba's birth at the beginning of The Lion King, the pharaoh with his wife would celebrate the birth of their new son and prince, who would obviously be the main hero of the movie, with and in front of their entire people and kingdom. And yes, of course, just like Mufasa and Simba in The Lion King, when the Egyptian prince grows up, his father, the pharaoh, therefore, shows him the entire kingdom covered by sunlight and explains him that he'll be the next pharaoh after him when he'll no longer be of this world. And yes, of course, don't worry, I thought about a love interest for the hero, and it would be, of course, a beautiful Egyptian girl who would be, of course, his lover and an official Disney ancient Egyptian princess. Because yes, I really want to see an Egyptian Disney princess. And for the villain of the movie, it would be the pharaoh's advisor, a little like Aladdin's Jafar. In any case, he would be the pharaoh's second, who would think he's more worthy to rule the kingdom than the pharaoh, and he would use a spell to give life to all of the kingdom's mummies so they serve him. Yes, you heard me well, just like Scar has a hyena's army in The Lion King because we're in sub-Saharan Africa on the savannah side. In this animated movie about ancient Egypt, the main villain would have a mummy's army at his service, and the general of this mummy's army would be the mummy of a pharaoh. And of course, with their help, he would put a plan in place to kill the pharaoh, which would force the hero to escape and leave his kingdom, and so to be lost and alone, just like Simba in The Lion King after the death of his father Mufasa. And obviously, also so he takes the place of the pharaoh, and therefore, so he reigns as a tyrant over the kingdom. And just like following the Hunchback of Notre Dame, the villain would think that all of his bad actions make him someone good in the eyes of the Egyptian gods, and also that the gods would approve what he does, and that they also would think, just like himself, that he would be a better ruler for the kingdom than the pharaoh.